Hi there, and welcome back to Achieve Intentional Transformation Podcast. I'm Dr. Leonie H. Mattison. If you've ever been in a moment where the emotions in the room rise faster than the words being spoken, you know exactly how quickly we can slip into instinct. It's human, and it happens to all of us. And that's exactly why intentionality matters. Not as a performance, but as a way to stay connected to yourself when everything around you feels a little bit off balance or when the ground is shifting beneath your feet. And so I wanted to pause for a moment just to talk about what it means to be intentional. So what does it actually mean to be intentional? Instead of reacting or going into autopilot. Well, my friends, when something catches us off guard or touches a tender place inside us, our natural response is usually self-protection. And for many of us, we might defend ourselves, or we might shut down, or we might find ourselves talking too fast, or we might even try to over-explain or make everything okay just to regain our footing. But friends, intentionality offers us another choice, and we always have the power of choice. Intentionality is the moment where you pause long enough to remember who you are and how you want to show up before you respond. Intentionality, it's not about perfection. It's always about presence and choice. And intentionality is the quiet, steady breath that says to your body, I'm okay. I get to choose how I meet this moment. And I don't want you to ever give that away. Because in doing that, you give yourself room to respond from alignment rather than from emotion. When someone's words sting or energy shift unexpectedly, being intentional might sound something like, can we slow down for a second? I want to understand you clearly. Or you might say something like, give me a moment so I can respond in a way that honors this conversation. Let me share what I mean by that. I once worked with a colleague who reacted defensively to feedback. Not because of the feedback itself, but because they had a long history of feeling misunderstood. And so instead of pushing harder, I made the decision, the choice, to soften the space and said something like, let's pause. I'm saying this because I believe in you, and I really did believe in this person. I wanted them to feel the tension in the room drop for a minute. Now, the conversation didn't magically become easy, but it became honest. And that is what intentionality does. It changes the emotional climate. Intentionality doesn't remove the discomfort of hard moments. No, it doesn't. But it gives us access to a wiser version of ourselves instead of the more reactive version in those moments when everything is shifting. Because the goal isn't to win, my friend, in the moment. It's to stay connected to our values when we move through it. So the next time something tilts, maybe a tone shifts, a meeting gets tense, or emotion rises quickly, I want you to ask yourself, what would the grounded, aligned version of me choose right here in this moment? That one question can change everything. So that's your call to action today, is to ask yourself that question. You have the power to be intentional. You have the power to choose how you will show up in those moments when everything is shifting. So continue to check in with yourself before you move forward in the next conversation that might be a little bit difficult to navigate, and notice what changes in you and around you before you respond. Thank you for spending this time with me. And if this resonates with you, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And share your disruptive moments with me. And let's support one another as we're going through this journey. So join me again as we continue on this journey of intentional transformation, one honest, grounded human choice at a time. I believe in you, and I'm wishing you a great rest of the day. You're growing, and you're doing it not alone this time, but we're doing it together. So take care now, my friend, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.